Hey guys, what is up? Mikey Laker Talk. Let's talk Lakers basketball. All right, so we got beat up by the Celtics yesterday. I'm not going to go into details, not complaining about any one particular player at all. Just want to get my thoughts on this loss. What does this mean? And any red flags, anything that I saw in this game that would make things stand out. Overall, the summary of this video is this. In an 82 game season, we're not going to win 72 games. All right, that would be an amazing season. We're going to lose a few more games this year, and you're going to lose to some good teams. The Celtics were obviously ready for us. They haven't been playing well, to be honest with you, over the last couple of weeks. So you didn't really go in thinking like, oh, this is some juggernaut team that's going to dominate us. But like the Bucks are like the best team in the East. But as it stands, they were ready for us, and they were playing at a high octane sort of pace. And we came in with AD, 5 games out over 2 weeks. We kind of tried to settle him back in, got 2 quick fouls, and then the wheels fell off this wagon, and we just start tumbling downhill. And when you got a team like, I mean, we got out rebounded by 10. They shot 48% from 3. We shot 26% from 3. We got out rebounded. Their assist was higher. Our turnover was higher than theirs. When you got AD scoring 9 points, your superstar back and he's scoring 9 points. When you got LeBron James 15 points and role players just being role players, and them dominating us and them saying, hey, the Lakers are the best team in the West. We're the Celtics. They're our lifetime rivals. We're not going to let them come in and beat us. They came out and just spanked us. And they basically spanked us to the point to they made us quit. It's one of those games. So you chalk it up. You chalk it up as, hey, you know what? It's a loss. I wouldn't be mad or pissed off at anything other than seeing if we were playing like a series right now. I would love to see us how we came back against them, because they really spanked us. LeBron got dunked on. Jason Tatum was balling out. Kemba was balling. Jaylen Brown was balling. Everybody was balling, and Marcus Smart balling. Cantor, dominating us on the offensive glass and rebounds, stuff like that. And they spanked us. That's it. It's like they dominate us, role players, blah. It's one of those games where we kind of quit. The wheels fell off. It's not something that it was kind of hard to watch, and I was playing it back. I was like, I don't want to watch this. It's like, so you chalk it up as a loss and you move on. The one red flag to me, obviously, it's a consistent sort of thing that's been going on with us this year. And I can't pinpoint it. I mean, yeah, I heard someone say, I heard like Shannon Sharp say, when LeBron goes out, we need that ball handler and stuff like that. I get it. But all year long, when everybody's healthy, when LeBron goes out, AD stays in. When he's not in foul trouble. This is the first game out of a long time when I saw him in foul trouble early. I haven't seen that pretty much all year. So LeBron goes out, AD stays in with the other group, with Rondo, with Kuzma, whoever it may be. Caruso, we seem to play well, right? When things are flowing, we have a pretty good record, right? 34-8. Up to this point, it was 34-7. So pretty good record. To not be thinking, hey, we got a major problem there. Now, like I've been saying, January is a test. Now we're playing some good teams. We played Houston Rockets. We played the Celtics. They just spanked us, just dominated us. We played the Knicks, not a good team, but we played the other good team, which is very consistent with the Celtics, and I'm going to mention this, is the Clippers, is the 76ers. A lot of tall, a lot of wing players, a lot of defenders, a lot of guys who can defend. If you take notice, Ben Simmons is actually a really good elite defender right now. You got all those other tall guys. You got Horford. You have Tobias Harris, and all these guys who are really good elite defenders, and they can rebound over these smaller guards. That being said, the Celtics are kind of have that same makeup like the Clippers, like the same makeup like the 76ers. So I'm curious, if we get dominated by the 76ers, now you got red flags. Now you got, hey, we have to make some changes possibly to compete with these type of teams that have a lot of big wings. You got on like the Celtics, they got Hayward, they had Jaylen Brown, they had you know, Tatum, you got you know, Smart, who's a big guy, but you know, you just got a natural, like a group of guys out there, like a lot of guys who are just a lot of wing players, similar to how the you know, the Clippers are with Kawhi, Paul George, Montrez, and all those cats. You know, even a couple of those cats that come off the bench. They got Harkless and a bunch of other guys. A lot of guys that are tall like that. It seemed to be like we can beat these teams, but then we seem to like not sustain that lead against the Clippers. Obviously, we could not come back the third quarter against the Celtics like we normally do against a lot of other teams. We keep it like we might be down 12, but then we make that run in the third quarter. Obviously, they played at a high level and we couldn't do it. That's the only thing that's got my antennas up just a little bit, and it's that. Is that going to be a you know, consistent problem of us not being able to compete with these teams that have these bigger wing defenders against some of our smaller guards and things like that, when LeBron and AD is off the floor and stuff, like, you know. So, and Kuzma's not really banging with those guys in that fashion. These guys are a little bit more consistent on both ends. So that's the thing that is my concern. We go up against the Knicks tomorrow. They have a team that kind of has us make up a lot of wing guys. We'll see how we do against them. They're not a juggernaut. And then we go up against the 76ers or Brooklyn 76ers, kind of teams who have similar, like a lot of wing type of athletes. And it's gonna be curious to see this stretch, how we play going back leading to January 28th against the Clippers. And then that's when we're gonna be like, okay, look what we did against these guys, look what we did against these guys. We have a bigger you know, testing ground to kind of criticize from. So from that standpoint, you know, that's the only thing that stood out to me. You know, I'm not gonna make any, you know, we might come back and we might dominate tomorrow, might dominate the next few games, and we come back off this road trip and go, wait a minute, we're 4-1 on a 5-game East Coast road trip. Like, our chemistry is good. You know, like, let's not make any haste moves or something like that. So that might be the case. That's why it's like, it's one loss on this road trip. Let's see how we respond. We are an elite team in the NBA, and we've been responding every time we do have a tough loss. So let's see how we respond tomorrow, and then going into back-to-back against the 76ers, or I think it's the 76ers or Brooklyn, and then the 76ers or and then the Clippers. So anyway, horrible loss, but at the end of the day, it's just one loss. Let's see how we respond before we react, you know, crazily. Anyway, that's my thoughts on this game. Hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts and what you guys were thinking after that Celtics loss. And you want to blow things up because of that, or you want to say, hey, let's wait for another game. Let's see how we do throughout this road trip onto our game against the Clippers. Anyway, hit me up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Thanks for commenting, liking, subscribing. As always, follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MikeSportsLA. Holla at you guys. Click on that link in the description. Buy you some Lakers gear. I'll get back at you guys in the next video. Peace.